This past Saturday evening, North Central again posted 55 or more points in its fifth straight game. The Cardinals won 63-48 over Carthage, and we got reactions from the game in this week's What's the Word?
We know we got guys that are behind Dom that play just as hard and run just as hard as him, so we're very capable in all facets of the game. That's why we're a good team, and we just got to keep the intensity up and keep on winning.
Malik, Butchie, and Nick all stepped up to the game, and they played great. And yes, Dom going down sucks, but we have great backups to play for us, and they stepped up today.
Last week we heard they put up 63 points on North Park, and we couldn't have that happen to us. We knew that we had to stay strong, we had to compete, or score. We had to score, they had to score, and we came in losing end.
I mean, we showed that we could play with them the second half. You know, this is one that we all wish that we could have back, and because we know that we could play with this team, and you know, by putting up 48 points, we know that we should have been in it. And hats off to them. They played a phenomenal game.
The CCIW is always competitive. I mean, no matter if you're down or up. We knew they coming in heavily ranked. We had to come out and play our hearts out. We did, and we just came out with a loss.
Well, Wheaton College is a great program, and we're very excited to have a chance to play them. They're undefeated and ranked pretty high, and so we've got our work cut out for us.
Yeah, I do feel a sense of urgency since the season's halfway over now, a little more than. And I just want to keep on winning games and see how far we can take this thing. We got a good team.
Senior quarterback Aaron Fanthorpe is guiding the nation's #1 scoring offense, averaging over 57 points per game. The #2 ranked team, they average just over 48 points per game. Aaron, that's pretty impressive coming into this season. Every single year it seems like the point total goes up and up, and now there's 9 points separating the #1 scoring offense from the #2 scoring offense. And there's over 200 Division III teams, playing college football.
Yeah, I mean, our goal is always score over 40 points a game, and we've been able to do that pretty handily this year. We just got a lot of guys making plays and a lot of guys stepping up. First game when Wanger went down and then Derek went down, we knew that we were going to have to score a lot of points. We got a lot of depth, so we knew just making plays would do it.
Talk about Wanger went down in week 1 and Derek went down in week 2. Dom, Robert Champion, just some of the injuries. But when you look at Wanger, Dom, and Derek, their names are kind of synonymous with yours as far as kind of being the face of the program. Has it touched you not only from a team standpoint, but also from a personal standpoint that some of your friends are not being able to live out their senior football seasons?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I would much enjoy having my senior year with them there, but it's the season and we got to make it what it is now. Personally, I just know I have to step up, get in there, watch more film, and just perform well on the field. So we keep winning.
Absolutely. Who are some of the guys that are stepping up right now that you maybe weren't sure of or that you are a little bit surprised on? Are there some of the guys that you're really leaning on that are coming through for you?
I think Willie Hayes, just in the middle, has really stepped up because he was kind of behind Wanger when the year started, and when Wanger went down, the defense was kind of on his shoulders now, and he's really done a great job leading the defense. And then Josh McLeod, he's one of our transfers from Truman State. And I think he's really stepped up. He's been doing a really good job. And then Scott Hogan, too, coming back from when he played as a sophomore and coming back this year, just playing safety opposed to wideout, which is what he played previously. And I think he's been doing a really good job.
In the locker room, have the overall goals changed from week 1 in the season to where we are right now, entering week 7, week 8?
Not at all. I mean, we're still striving for, the best conference championship, national championship. We got a lot of depth on the team and a lot of guys that want to go far and make plays. So we're just working on winning every week and taking one game at a time.
Well, coming up's probably the biggest game this season of the regular season. It's your rival, Wheaton College. You guys battle them for recruiting. You guys battle them for the CCIW. Well, the past 3-4 years. Last year, you guys won 44-21. Went into halftime with a 23-0 lead. You were 18 of 28, 294 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns. You also ran the ball for 50 yards and had 2 rushing touchdowns. After the game, Coach Thorne said this was Aaron's probably most complete game he's played in his career. Did you kind of get that feeling afterwards as well?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone just had a great game. I think we just executed when we needed to. we prepared really well, and it showed that we were successful with the outcome. And yeah, I definitely think that was one of my more complete games.
Heading into that game in the pregame, the Cardinals looked like a team that expected to win that game. And entering that game, I believe North Central had beaten Wheaton one time in your 7 years last year. What was it like entering that game? And do you feel like this team no longer is second to a Wheaton College, that you guys are kind of the premier team and the team to beat?
I mean, we always go with the game expecting to win. We have that confidence, and I think you need that confidence going into a game knowing and expecting to win. You can never go into a game expecting to lose. It's just not going to happen. But our guys have the confidence that, we're going to win, and we go into it with that mindset every game.
Your freshman year, you got to play under Cam Kniss, who sent a lot of records at North Central College, a lot of CCIW, big statistical numbers. What were you able to learn from Cam heading into your sophomore year when you eventually took over the starting role?
Just a lot of leadership stuff, taking control of the offense. I mean, he just relayed all the information that he had learned over his years to me, so he helped me out a lot, just taking control and being a leader on the offense.
And now you got two quarterbacks underneath you, both getting some playing time this year. Alex Hahn, the sophomore, and the freshman, Spencer Stanek. Have a lot of the things that Cam used to say to you, do you find yourself now relaying that to the freshman and sophomore?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I learned a lot from Cam, so I'm just trying to relay the knowledge that I received from him, and trying to, get it to Alex and give it to Spencer, to give them the confidence for next year, for them to perform on the field.
Sure. Well, the Cardinals were flying all over the field on Saturday, and here's your plays of the week. Well, Aaron, here in the second quarter, Butch Rosberg takes the handoff. Check out this run. He said he'd never done that before.
Yeah, Butch
His hand on the ground and pushed off and kept right on going, didn't he?
Well, here's Scott Hogan's interception. He ran across the field, and that killed a scoring drive when Carthage was really starting to put up some points. And then here's Aaron to Joe Antonacci. Take us through this play, Aaron.
They just, they brought pressure, and that's the thing that we've been doing this year, is making plays when we need to, and Joe Antonacci is one of the guys that's really stepped up.
Yeah, that ball went right in Nick Hicks' hands. Big collision down there. I mean, you could hear it from far away. Joe Antonacci right there on the spot, kind of like the tip drill, picking up the loose ball and falling in the end zone. Just kind of shows the players' awareness on the field. As some of these injuries have taken place and some of the younger guys have stepped up, has it surprised you that younger guys are really able to make these plays on the field and know the defensive kind of schemes and assignments?
I think they just prepare really well. That's what we try to do every week. Everyone tries to get in and watch film and then be prepared for practice. And the younger guys have really stepped up and bought into the fact that, that's what we need to do to keep winning.
Coach, and the team does keep winning. How big of a role does Aaron play in that?
Oh, gosh, it's huge. It's huge because the offense is a quarterback-style offense. There's so many decisions that have to be made by the quarterback before the ball snapped, after the ball snapped, and how to avoid the pass rush, how to get yourself in position to throw the ball. I mean, just the quarterback has lots and lots of pressure on their shoulders.
And real quick, Coach, what makes Aaron a unique quarterback in your mind?
Well, he's got 2 teeth missing, so he's a little nastier than a lot of quarterbacks. He likes to have fun, and he gets the rest of the guys to laugh. He loves teasing the defense, and so there's this competition going on, when we're getting 7-on-7 and 2-minute drill and things like that. All of those things are great things to have in practice, and then they also carry on right onto the game field on game night. Guys want to play for him.
Sure. Aaron, real quick, he talked about it. After all these touchdowns, you come back with a big smile and missing 2 front teeth. How'd it happen?
I guess the first time it happened, I was at my dad's softball game and just caught a bat right in the mouth, and they put it back in there and it all worked out. And then my sophomore year in high school against Naperville Central, actually, I got elbowed, and that's when all the surgeries started happening. So hopefully after the season I can get it all fixed. I'm just waiting after football.
Well, we're looking forward to the big performance on Saturday. It's going to be a great game. Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks.
Stay tuned for more with Coach John Thorne. We'll be right back.